So, you have returned. We will delve even deeper into the circles of home automation. But beware! The peril only increases from here, and may even cost you your immortal soul.
Is that a towel on your head?
Yes. I just got out of the shower.
Anyway, welcome back. Let's get into it. We'll start with Circle 6. This is a category of devices that need to be installed in your house. This is where some peril comes in.
Peril!
The first device is a smart thermostat. These devices not only can be programmed to adjust temperature at certain times, but can actually learn your behaviors and create a schedule based on your routine. They also can adjust based on your presence in the home. Additionally, you can connect to your thermostat through the cloud to monitor and adjust your temperature via an app on your phone. There are many brands of thermostat, but I recommend either the Nest thermostat or the Ecobee thermostat. Ecobee tends to have a better support for non-Amazon ecosystems. Now, trying to install these devices yourself is possible. There are thorough instructions and videos available online, but it's not without peril. This is a low voltage system, so electrocution is not really a danger, but if you wire it improperly, you can damage your HVAC system. If you have any concerns about your ability to install, you should call an HVAC professional. Next, we're going to talk about mains power switches. Now, pay attention. This is where the real peril begins. Installing this means messing with mains power. If you make a mistake here, you can be seriously injured or killed. Then I lose a subscriber. But you don't think about that, do you? Because you only think about yourself. You're not subscribed? Well, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and the bell so you know when I make new videos. Seriously though, if you don't feel comfortable installing these yourself, call an electrician. If you're not scared at all, you probably don't understand the implications and need to call an electrician. You should only take this on yourself if you understand how to keep yourself safe. Now, with that taken care of, let's get into this. Now, we've already covered smart plugs and bulbs. But what if you want to control lights that are already connected to a switch? While you can use bulbs to do this, it's suboptimal because it renders the switch useless. The answer is to install a smart switch. This replaces the existing switch and allows you to control it through either Z-Wave protocol or Wi-Fi. Z-Wave does require a hub, but it will not interfere with your Wi-Fi network. Each switch acts as a node on the Z-Wave mesh network, extending the range of other Z-Wave devices. Now we get to talk about one of my favorite subjects, Home Assistant. What is Home Assistant? It's an open source home automation platform. Like the commercial hubs we mentioned before, it allows you to control your home automation devices. There are two key differences. Home Assistant is an open source project. Development is driven by the community, leading to a strong, stable product that has features the users want, not the ones that the big corporations want you to have. Number two, Home Assistant emphasizes local control. The software automation and features work without the need for the cloud. This not only frees you from the reliance on your internet connection, it also keeps your information within your control behind the firewall. Although there are multiple ways to run Home Assistant, the easiest way to get started is to install it on one of these. This is a Raspberry Pi, a small, inexpensive computer that can run multiple types of software, including Home Assistant. I'll include a link on how to install Home Assistant on the Pi in the description. Once you install Home Assistant and boot it up, you'll find it will discover many of your networks and IoT devices automatically and integrate with them. Other devices might require a little bit of setup. A dashboard will be created that you can tailor to your needs. You'll also be able to create automations within Home Assistant like the hubs mentioned above. These automations can be simple or as complex as you like. Again, they will work even if your internet goes down. Once you have Home Assistant up and running, you can experiment and explore the capabilities. Hopefully, you'll discover how powerful and fun it can be. Once you get started and see the potential of Home Assistant, the possibilities are endless. Now beware, there is a little more peril here. Up till now, Home Assistant, as an open source project, has been free. Like beer. You get the beer, you pour the beer, you drink the beer, you enjoy the beer. As you dive deeper, it becomes free like a puppy. You are responsible for the care and feeding of the puppy. You have to train the puppy, and you are responsible for the dog that it grows into. The same is true with Home Assistant. You have to research the issues that you may be having. You have to find a way to make the automations that you're trying to work on work. This can be tricky as the forms can be obtuse and sometimes unfriendly. That being said, the possibilities are limitless. You can integrate with over 2,000 different devices, and that list grows all the time. You can build your own controller using an ESP microcontroller and ESP Home, which is an Home Assistant add-in. You can create complex dashboards and put them on a wall-mounted display. You can basically do anything you want. This can be incredibly fun and gratifying, but it's also a huge time suck. You have to be careful that you aren't spending too much time with Home Assistant and not enough with those people who live in your house. Your family, that's it. Just try to maintain a balance. Our final circle of home automation is the professionally installed smart home. If you don't want to bother with all of this stuff with Home Assistant, running wires, building sensors, you can actually hire somebody to install a smart home for you. There are brands such as Control4, Crestion, and Savant, which can serve as your home automation software. The pros of this, it's ubiquitous, turnkey, all the systems work together, and it has a professional look to it. You don't have any of the crooked sensors or wires hanging out that you might encounter with a DIY solution. And some of these smart homes are actually incredible. The cons of a professionally installed smart home system is that you miss out on all the fun of doing it yourself, which, depending on who you are, can be good or it can be bad. You have to decide that for yourself. Secondly, home automation systems that are professionally installed are very, very expensive. Think of the last time you had a contractor do anything in your home. Now double it. That gives you an idea of how much a professional smart home can cost. Also, you have limited choices. You are stuck with the devices that contractor works with. So you are restricted with what you can install. Still, again, some of them are pretty cool. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.